Hello, and welcome to Morpholio Trace. In this video, we'll show you how to instantly get site plans to scale in seconds. This transforms an arduous, time-consuming task into a quick, fun, and super easy process so you can spend your time designing. Maps are perfect for scaled site plans, site analysis drawings, urban design and master plans, site diagrams, landscape design planting plans, and even scaled precedents. Be sure to watch to the end of the video to discover a special secret. Let's check out how this works. To create a new scaled map project in Morpholio Trace, all you have to do is tap the plus button on the project page and then select Map from the new project menu. This will bring up Apple Maps where you can pinch to zoom in, or you can search for any place or type in an exact address. In this case, we'll start with Central Park in New York City. You can see that Apple Maps automatically generates the map of New York City, and we can now zoom in or out to get the exact view that we want. It's super easy to jump from place to place or city to city, so let's check out a site in Seattle. I can zoom into the downtown area in Seattle, and you can see how it's giving incredible site plan detail of the city. I can also switch into map mode, which provides an illustrated view that will give me all sorts of amazing information like trees, bike lanes, crosswalks, and more. This view is really great for sketching over and provides a lot of urban context that might not be completely visible from the satellite view. For now though, I'll switch back to the satellite view. We're going to be working on a site just outside of Paris, so let's hop over there. You can see again how I can pinch to zoom in to any part of the map, find the exact site, and set it up. Then, all you have to do is hit the green check to create your project. And here's the amazing part. Trace automatically sets up the map to scale for you so you can start drawing your new site plan without any setup. I can start sketching out my initial lines for this project now. I want to create a volume over here that's about 55 by 13 meters, so I can use the scaled ruler to draw those lines out precisely. You can double tap the ruler to rotate it 90 degrees and continue measuring and drawing along different axes. What's great about the ruler is that you can draw parallel and perpendicular lines from the ruler's angle anywhere on your screen. Now I jumped ahead a bit and filled out the rest of my concept sketch here with different outlines that I will continue drawing on top of. From here, you can see how this drawing has continued to be built out in different layers. We added in some precise line work, colors, fills, and even dropped in some beautiful trees using stencils to make this drawing really pop. We added a layer to draw some shadows, and now you can see on top of this map, we created an incredible scaled site plan precisely, accurately, and without even having to set up the scale. Not only can you create stunning scaled site plans, you can also use scaled maps to analyze the site for circulation patterns, spatial relationships, and much more. Check out how this scaled map of a courthouse and the green space in front of it was used to create a site analysis drawing. You can see how in each layer, different aspects of the site are explored, from pedestrian auto patterns to new desired relationships between different parts of the site. All of these aspects then inform the designation of different zones for different landscape design elements. You can see how this map feature allowed for a thoughtful analysis of the site, and then using easy-to-use drawing tools in Trace, a gorgeous site analysis drawing was created on top. The map feature is also really great for creating scaled diagrams. The first thing I'm going to do is turn on a layer that will reduce the map saturation a little bit and let me draw with a little more visibility. Remember, you can always turn on your ruler right from this map view to start understanding dimensions and scale relationships between different parts of the site. As this drawing gets built up with line work and beautiful colors, you can continue understanding relationships between the different elements precisely using the scale tools. We can continue adding some drawing details here and some fun notes on the outside, and you can see how right on top of the scaled map, we've been able to create a beautiful scaled diagram. Now we're going to walk through how you can use scale maps to go from a precise architectural floor plan drawing to a landscape site plan, all the way up to a scaled environmental diagram. Let's see how this project is set up. We're starting from the map view, which is automatically scaled and ready to draw with. When we zoom in, we can see how the designers created a beautiful and precise architecture floor plan drawing using the ruler and other scale tools. Now if we zoom out a little bit to a landscape overview, you'll see how this site plan has all of the landscape design elements added in between the buildings. Next, we'll zoom out even further and add in solar and wind drawings to create an environmental diagram. You can see how we're able to jump from the architectural scale, looking at furniture arrangements and materials, all the way up to the landscape design site plan, and even further out to better understand the environmental relationships to the site, all in one super drawing on top of a scaled map. If you're enjoying this video, we'd really appreciate your support, and it'll cost you nothing at all. Simply like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update. Have you ever wondered how wide a city block is, what the area of a plaza is, or the scale of a certain building? With scaled maps and trace, you can have that information in seconds. To find the exact size of a city block, I've located this view of a New York City block and already created a project with it. Everything is auto set up and ready for me to start learning from this view. In this case, I'll add a dimension layer to better understand the scale of the city block. With a simple tap, tap, pull, I'm able to add dimensions to the length and width of the city block and understand exactly the size of it. So easy. Another great precedent study tool is the area calculator. In this case, we're looking at San Marco Piazza in Venice. If we want to figure out the exact area of it, all we have to do is turn on the Smart Fill and Area Calculator tool. Remember, the scale is automatically calibrated for the map, so I don't have to do anything to start measuring. I can select the polygon lasso, tap around the outside of the piazza, and just like that, I've gotten a quick and accurate reading of the area of this entire piazza. Lastly, if you're ever curious about a building scale, Trace Maps is the perfect tool to figure it out. In this case, we're looking at the stunning Apple Park building by Foster & Partners. If we want to learn what each of the diameters are, all we have to do is turn on the protractor and then resize it to see exactly what dimension each of the rings in this project are. So incredibly simple. Here's a special bonus feature when you're creating scale drawings on top of maps. All of the line work that you draw on top of maps can be exported to scale directly into CAD. All you have to do is hit Export, select Vector, and then tap Continue. You'll see a preview of all your vector line work that you can export as a DXF file. You can then import this into your favorite CAD software. Here you can see how we opened up this file directly in SketchUp. It's automatically scaled so you can continue to advance your drawing, extrude it into a 3D model, or even laser cut your design. And that's it. There are so many amazing ways to use scaled maps in Morpholio Trace. We can't wait to see what you draw with maps and Trace, so please be sure to share your work. When you do, tag Morpholio Trace so we can find your amazing drawings and feature them. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our other how-to videos.